And we're back with more Postal 2. I'm your host, Miles Yabuki.
And this is Benji Fox.
And Fallen Angel is currently on the other side of the moon right now. And welcome back to Postal 2. We are now on Tuesday. Our current objectives right now are confess our sins, whatever the fuck that is, get signatures, return book, and get Gary Coleman's autograph. Mayor declares Gary Coleman Day.
Maybe I'll ask. I bet he likes that.
Alright, well, there's that.
Now, was Postal made by an actual team, or is this like a one? Is this like a one man, a one man kind of situation?
It was made by a team, if I recall. Yes.
Okay, because I always wondered if because I remember you played this 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Now I don't know. And man, you must have had either a different computer back then or not or something, because I remember it was stuttering like crazy when you tried to voice stream it. But
I have returned.
Oh, hey, Fallen. We're just started with Tuesday.
Nice. I have come back with coffee.
I actually wasn't expecting this game to have dynamic mirrors.
Would you please sign my petition?
Jesus!
I mean, shit, Luigi's Mansion did.
Yeah, but
Where'd he go?
that's made by Nintendo.
Where did he go?
Yeah, but it was on the GameCube, and the GameCube was a notoriously shit system to make things for. Like I
True.
love the GameCube, but in sales it was a commercial flop.
Excuse me, officer.
Hi there. Would you like to sign my petition?
No way, you freaking pinko.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
One side.
Ooh. Yay!
Can you actually get people to sign your petition, or is that the extent of the meme?
No, we have to get them signed.
Really?
Yeah, it's not
I
just
would have thought.
It's not just a meme.
Would you please sign my petition?
I'm sorry.
Shit.
Oh, I was on the news recently.
Oh, were you?
Hi there. Would you like to sign my petition?
Yeah, I was asked a question about what I think about the congressmen and shit. And I basically said I'm waiting for all of them to die.
Bruh.
And when they asked me to clarify because I made them because they looked at me uncomfortably, I'm waiting for all of them to die in their seats. They are so old that they will turn to dust in them.
Oh, cool. Health pipe.
And they were like, "Oh, okay. Well, that's fine then. You're
Hi
speaking
there.
of time, not doing something yourself."
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I didn't say the quiet part out loud. I didn't say that I was thinking of starting a fucking coup.
It's different when you say it. It would be different if you said I'm waiting for time to catch up with them.
Yes, time is the
Because-
the world's best serial killer.
Because that's the most innocuous,
Yeah, time is the world's best serial killer. Time kills everything. Outside of actually killing someone with something, time kills everything.
people, animals, plants, the concept of space itself.
Yep, Blockbuster. Time killed Blockbuster.
Wait, no. Time itself. Is that or space itself? No, is that entropy? Or
Wait,
is
miss! Wait, miss! Wait, miss!
that oops.
Would you please sign my petition?
Wait! Oh! Shit!
Also easy.
I'm just trying to get at least my petition signed.
Oh, Earlier this week, I was working on a Harry Potter related thing, and I had like the characters doing homework, like for the summer, because
Find more of that good stuff.
like apparently that wasn't just a thing for the books. Kids in the UK actually get summer homework to do.
You never had summer book reports?
No, never. And
That's
if I
just
did, I
something-
never. And if I did,
That's
I never
something-
did them.
Ooh, that might
That's
be
something we
good.
do in the United States as well.
I never had to do them, and if I ever did get them, I never did them.
Well, your school must have been special, and I hate you for that. I remember my teachers being like, "Okay, here's a list of 4 books. You need to pick one to read over the summer and write a report on it." It's like, lady, I'm trying to like enjoy my summer away from this place. What do you need to do a book report?
I remember they tried to make me do that in high school. I never did it.
I mean, to be fair, it's the dumbest thing.
Yeah, like I never did the summer work. If it was ever assigned or attempted to be assigned, I would just lose the paper and say, "Oh, no, I didn't get summer work, Mom and Dad. I'm just going to enjoy my summer for 2 months." Like, don't get me wrong, my parents forced me to do shit, like they forced me to read a book. But it's like I got to pick the book I wanted to read.
I mean, I'll admit, sometimes reading a book for the summer, had its plus sides. Like, I read The Time Machine, and that's a pretty good story. You'll be
I read
honest.
The Great
Now the flowers
Gatsby.
will grow.
Oh, we read that. We read that in school.
Oh no, I read that over the summer. It was okay. But yeah, I was doing a bit for like them doing summer work, and Harry is at the Dursleys. One of the characters I had created that also goes to Hogwarts and is his neighbor
Hi there.
knocks on his door and asks for help, and Harry immediately goes, "No, fuck off,"
Oh, my money!
because one of the assignments he was given was extremely hard, and he doesn't want to look at it, and the second one was fucking
Hi
impossible
there. Would you like to sign my petition?
because it pertained him doing shit that he already
You
thought.
gotta be fucking kidding.
Now I'm thinking of like Postal, but in the Harry Potter universe.
I'm not.
No, because the way you were setting up, like the guy knocking on the door, and then like Harry answers it. I thought for sure the next thing you were gonna say, like, "Hi, would you like to sign my petition?"
No, it's like one of Harry's friends knocks on his door, and like they're asking him for like help with homework, and he's like, "No, fuck off." They ask him help with the second even more annoying homework assignment, and he's like, "Fuck off" twice.
Wait. Are you saying Harry has friends outside of school in the Muggle realm, or?
No, it is one of the things I did was like outside of Dumbledore's influence, a 2-person family moved into Privet Drive just so like they could like get away from specifically the Wizarding World.
It's like I just did the other thing.
And it's just a father and his daughter, and they're just living in Privet Drive.
Would you please sign my petition?
I'm sorry.
Shit.
Oh yeah, did you hear the was it John Lithgow was cast as Dumbledore?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Petition, damn it.
That's not a bad casting, I gotta say. As long as he can pull off an
Hi there. Would you like to sign my
as long as he can
petition?
pull off an authentic,
British accent.
British accent, yeah.
Look, just
Yeah,
sign this
people
stupid
were
petition.
getting
I've got stuff to do.
people were getting pissy because he wasn't authentically British, and I'm
I
like,
guess that sounds pretty
oh
good.
god, we're doing this again.
Look out.
I heard somewhere he's
Would you
like
sign my
part
petition?
British or something,
Hey,
Uh,
Hi there. Would
like-
you like to sign my petition?
but I don't know for sure. I never
Would
looked
you
it up.
please sign my petition?
Like the only kids the only characters I think should be
Sweet.
British are the kids.
Sign my petition, damn it.
Like authentically British, you mean?
Yeah.
Hey!
Thanks.
Yeah.
And mind you, They haven't announced castings for the kids yet, but the kids are have most likely already been cast.
Shit. Look,
Probably.
Just sign the stupid petition. I've got stuff to do.
Okay, I'll do it.
Thanks.
Oh, I think I perfected J.K. Rowling's bullshit magic system.
Can you just rage quit?
Oh, it wouldn't be that difficult, but let's hear what you have to say.
Yeah, okay. So, like, I set
Alright, time for bed.
actual limits on what magic can do.
Would you please sign my petition?
No way.
Like,
Pinko.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Like outside of the actual
Shit.
outside of like the deities, like death and all of that, the limits of what humans can do with magic is let's put it this way, they can do feats as about as high as God throwing down a pillar of fire in the Bible, but functional immortality is beyond them. They cannot make themselves immortal.
And that's
Like
why I
ma-
have like the Philosopher's Stone.
Yes, and even then, the Philosopher's Stone can, the elixir of life from your body can reject the elixir of life from the Philosopher's Stone.
It's funny.
high-
I said that without even thinking about the fact that in America it's the Sorcerer's Stone. My brain literally just thought the word philosopher first.
Well, yeah, you grew up with Full Metal Alchemist.
Sorry.
Right. So it's funny that my brain auto-corrected it because I was more familiar with the concept of it, thanks to a third party that is unrelated to Harry Potter.
Okay, I guess that sounds pretty
I didn't even think about that when I said it,
That's
because afterwards I'm like, wait a second, that's not what it's called.
that's funny.
Not that I'm familiar with it.
Starts vomiting,
and-
runs away. Sign my petition. Yeah, okay, sure. It's like, damn, okay.
And basically, I have like the answer I give is that Nicholas Flamel and his wife Pernell have enough elixir of life to last them a very long time, for till at least the next millennium, or so they say, because that's when the elixir will start to fail them.
So like if you look in their fridge, there's just like a couple like cartons of like cartons of like elixir.
Oh god. Is it like wait. Is it like that Robot Chicken skit of the two kids finding the purple stuff?
I was like, that's where the joke. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. It's the Robot Chicken skit of the two and it's just someone finding their stash of immortality elixir.
Adam. Lower.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
I gotta speak a little quieter. My sister said that I'm coming up on her microphone.
Oh.
Oh, it's these guys. I never understood these types of people.
What, you mean the people that actively support book burning?
What's the point of doing that? Like, it's just making you come off as though you're a fucking moron.
No, it's because you're trying to prevent the information from getting out.
Oh, I also
If they're stupid?
Well,
Yeah,
yes, they are.
People want the masses to be stupid.
Yeah. I also added more classes to the Hogwarts curriculum.
Let's see here.
Because, like, it's kind of bad.
No, really?
Yes. I added there are a bunch of classes I have called extracurriculars, but it's like for like first to fifth year, most of these are mandatory.
Hmm.
Like magical theory, magical theory, Muggle architecture, Muggle art. Well,
Nice.
Muggle architecture, art, and music are all electives. But like magical theory is mandatory, field studies is
Yeah, I saw that the
mandatory,
other night
creature
when you're sitting
studies
with
is
them, that room
mandatory.
going over. Oh, I'm missing.
So yeah, if you do this the peaceful way, we have an obstacle course now.
Why would you want to do it the peaceful way?
Because, I mean, the violent way is just killing all the people that were in line.
Yeah, everyone deserves to die.
Yep.
I mean, I just had to drop off a book. Literally the most harmless thing. Oh, right, these guys!
Yeah. Hey, that's electives.
I completely forgot about this part.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Damn.
When I played Fortnite on the
It's not working.
Which, I mean, it's kind of
Smoke a
different
crack
from what
pipe.
we're playing, and I think this is
I don't
because
have
of
any.
the laptop,
Wait, yes I do.
but
Only one.
I also, it was the reason I think because it lagged a little bit, too.
There has to be a way through here. Upstairs, maybe? Fucker. And there's fire everywhere. Sweet, armor. What the? Alright, that's not working. Ah! Oh man, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yay!
I was just delivering a stinking book. How did it get this bad?
Basically the equivalent of when you turn it on and turn it off. Just, you know,
Damn, here I was minding my own business, just enjoying my Second Amendment.
but so
I
you
feel
turned it
better
off and turned it
already.
back on and didn't stop.
That's
Get. So yeah, if you get caught on fire, just piss on yourself.
I don't think that's how that works, but
It's not.
It's not.
I know, I'm kidding.
Two of the classes I created that were for the core curriculum was an Arcanist class, which is it's basically old magic. Like before the use of wands and shit, this was the magic that everyone did before the statute of secrecy and everything.
Oh shit!
That's
Come on!
And another class which was rituals.
Oh come on!
don't crowd. There's plenty for everyone.
Basically, it covers everything from like a simple chalk transmutation
Sorry.
to like blood sacrifices and shit.
The gene pool is stagnant, and I am the Minister of Glory.
Damn it! Was this library always this huge?
Why is the library burning?
Because protesters burnt it.
And we'll finally start.
Oh, we're outta
an
here.
hour after we, you know,
Aren't they making another postal game currently?
Are they?
We all just get along.
I mean, so
Guess
you know,
not.
as long as
I better
it's
watch out for
company,
those guys.
That's
from
always
now
good.
on.
Because let's see, we have Postal 1, Postal 2, Postal 3 doesn't exist, the various extensions of Postal 2, then there's Postal Brain Damaged, then there's
And
Postal
Postal
4. Yeah, Postal 4 I think is already done.
Oh yeah, it came out 2 years ago, surprisingly.
Okay,
No, 3 years ago.
next. Let's get Gary.
Surprised that there's still Postal game. I'm surprised Postal is still one of those series that gets the games. Really, like it. Oh, obviously, it's an independent franchise. Clearly,
Also, what is wrong with Postal 3?
It's terrible.
95.
Like, I'm not even sugarcoating it here. It's actually a genuinely bad game.
Hmm.
Basically,
I would not know.
think of all the problems Sonic 06 has, and then you put that into Postal.
But
Well,
wait, so the game's unfinished?
Unfinished, it does. A lot of the mechanics don't work. And, and various other shit. The only good thing about Postal 3 was Corey Cruz, who does a very decent Postal dude. There is an explanation for the voice change. Apparently Rick Hunter, and this is according to an interview, he was going through a bad breakup at the time, and he just wasn't really feeling it. Yeah.
Second best Postal game, not including Paradise Lost. What the fuck is Paradise Lost?
It's the final expansion of Postal 2.
Ah,
Yeah. Story-wise, it takes place after Postal, after the second expansion, which I think is like Weekend or something like that.
I see.
Yeah. That one actually has Corey Cruz. Basically, the third expansion is meant to be a retcon of Postal 3.
Huh.
Yeah.
Look out!
Game's so bad you had to retcon it.
I mean, the Sonic series did it. Until he decided to bring back...
Nothing about Sonic 06 was really ever retconned. It like in the game itself, it's just a closed loop.
yeah.
I wish 06 was fucking retconned.
Why? There's like, as the story is laid out on paper, the game is perfectly serviceable.
What the fuck are you doing here?
They get Sub-Zero.
Sorry, you were not supposed to fall on the ground.
Now I can't feel my legs.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Oh yeah. God fucking damn it. Now I'm thinking about Sonic. In the Sonic story I'm working on, Amy wears weights again.
She's going on her Goku arc.
Like there was a scene I was like drafting out where it's like they're fighting a really tough enemy, and Sonic's just like, Amy,
I got a little bit farther.
take off your dress.
All right, now I just do some festival.
And everyone looks at Sonic like he's crazy.
I don't even think
And then Pulse Dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
And like Sonic and not Sonic and Shadow and Sever are both like, really now? With Sever adding like, I don't mind a free show, but can we do it when we're not about to die?
I was like, no.
Only for them to hear a giant crash, and to see Amy in what is basically bike shorts and a sports bra, and it's like,
that's funny.
And Shadow and Sever are both like, what the fuck is that? That is my
Nice.
dress. That
Are
is
you
not a
saying
dress.
silver? Are you saying silver?
No,
No,
Sever.
Sever.
His OC.
I made a hedgehog OC.
To be fair,
Uh,
I made a wolf OC.
I mean, I have a few OCs. I have a Draco lizard OC. I have a bear OC. Sever might actually be the first hedgehog Sonic OC I've ever made.
funny enough, I've tried before, but I can't make like a Sonic OC.
I only did it because of Sonic Forces.
And that's
Jesus!
funny. And that's funny because I've been in the Sonic fandom probably longer than
That's it. You're under arrest.
I didn't
probably
do
been a s-
anything.
Yay.
well, maybe not. How old are you, Fallen?
30.
Okay, so we've probably been. Well, what was the first games you played?
The originals. I played them in
Oh.
an arcade.
The original games were in arcades.
Yeah, a bunch of them were made into arcade games.
Really? I didn't know Sonic. I didn't know the original Genesis games were also in arcades. I had them on Genesis.
Ow!
I played them all the time when I was a kid.
Owie! Ow! Oh.
But I've been in the fandom long enough to like
Yep.
have read like the early mid.
I didn't do anything!
Like the
Yeah,
webcomics.
The first
Um,
the first Sonic I'd ever played was a Sonic 2 arcade machine.
That's crazy. I had no idea.
He'll bite my ass.
Yeah, I played the other ones. I played the other ones at a later time, but there was an actual Sonic 2 arcade machine.
Bro, can this police officer get away from me? I didn't do anything.
Just shoot
Like,
them.
hold on. Yeah, this was the arcade. Like this was what the arcade machine looked like.
If you hear an
these
echo, it's
things
because
never
I'm
get
still
dull.
playing on
No way,
the
that's crazy.
PlayStation. I have one
Yeah.
button for the
Let me see.
Discord. But my TV's low, so it's like
What
just
the
enough that I
fuck?
can hear.
Yeah, it was a Sonic 2 arcade machine.
I'm hearing you.
I
Are the
never.
people in the background AI?
Yes.
Oh
Me
crap!
when I drink the concoction of pain and misery. I forgot
But
about that.
but yeah, but yeah, I grew up with that arcade machine, Sonic Underground, Sonic X, the original the first Sonic OVA, which me and a bunch of other people who watched it thought was quite honestly rather terrible.
I mean, it has good ideas, but it's just
It-
it
It
has
does.
it
It's
has
just,
it has early franchise syndrome.
and also the voices are fucking terrible. Though I will say this, it has the coolest Metal Sonic fight scene of all time.
So now we can get down to the real fight. The last Sonic standing will be the winner. Robot noises.
No, a Metal Sonic talked in that one.
No, he didn't. He talks until
No,
the end.
he doesn't. He talks at the end of his story.
Yeah, he doesn't. He never talked the entire time.
Only when he tells Sonic only one of them can survive. Which, by
What
the way,
the
I had a great idea if you were to like combine elements from like a bunch of different Sonic continuities into one story, right?
I don't want to use Metal Sonic from Prime.
What is wrong with you?
Metal Sonic
What?
isn't
I didn't
Prime.
do anything.
What is wrong with you?
You got it. Okay.
Yes, in Sonic Prime there is a Metal Sonic thing.
Oh wait, the one that has like the big face, the face screen,
Yes,
the one that's like Murder Drones, like a Murder Drones ripoff.
yes.
Oh yeah, I'm not. I don't like. I haven't watched Prime, but like
Mr. Coleman,
that just
I
seems
know
very
facts of
weird
life.
to me.
You ever do that leather Tuscadero chick?
Here you go.
It's
Thanks.
for my mother, I swear.
Yeah, sure it is. If I see you selling this on eBay, I will come to your house and kick your narrow ass.
All right.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so
Wait, why are the police here?
Send out the former child actor. We have a warrant for his arrest.
Go back to the donut convention. I ain't going nowhere.
We're serious. Send Gary out now and nobody gets hurt.
Lieutenant Grossman tried to warn us.
I'm not going to the joint.
Hello.
Oh, and one of the things I had decided to do with Metal Sonic is so the Metarex captured Metal Sonic fairly early, and they're experimenting on him because they want to know what makes him tick. Because Metal Sonic is vastly stronger than most of the Metarex, but he's also heavily limited, and they want to know why.
I think I know what I'm gonna. Sorry.
And so they give metal to one of their top lieutenants, Breezy.
I think I know what I'm gonna call this this episode. Tuesday fanfiction explanation.
Yeah, fair enough.
Tuesday, my friends talk about Sonic the Hedgehog for a very long time.
Well, I am sorry. It is my autism.
No, I know, I'm kidding. But no, my idea for a what do I call it? A combined universe, right? Of like different elements from like different Sonic
What's this?
media put
Oh,
together.
scissors.
Well, don't throw them while there's a cat nearby.
Got it.
Don't do anything with the cat, please. Well, now I have to look away from the screen.
God damn it, Kato. Go confess your sins, you fucking weirdo.
Fuck off. It's not my fault there's silencers. Alright, these guys. Leave me alone!
Yeah, but you don't have to use them like that.
Bro, I swear to God, if these officers convict me, I'm gonna be pissed. I didn't do anything.
But,
So anyways, like I was saying, so my premise for a sort of larger, like, Sonic universe kind of thing, right? If we're just talking strictly Metal Sonic, the first robot Sonics would be Pseudo Sonic, right? With a, holographic projection to look like Sonic, right? Wasn't really built as an actual wasn't really built as an actual threat to Sonic, right? It's more of just supposed to infiltrate the freedom fighters and gets discovered. The next ones would be Silver Sonics, which were very primitive, but fairly strong. Mostly just the ones from Sonic 2 Game Gear and Sonic 2, right? The third one, the true Metal Sonic, in CD. It is basically the premise is that using the way time works on the little planet, Eggman used that to accelerate his development of Metal Sonic over several years, right? So when Metal Sonic actually does show up, he's significantly more advanced than the previous Metal Sonic, the previous Robot Sonics. And in this continuity, he would get lost in time, right? Sonic would beat him, leave him there, and Robotnik would have to start out fresh. That leads to a retelling of a Sonic OVA, right? Where that Metal Sonic, while using the mechanical blueprints of the CD Metal Sonic, it uses the training data copied from the real Sonic, right? No, actually, wait, no, I messed up. There's Mecha Sonic, which is sort of like the evolution of the Silver Sonic line,
Yeah, from Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
right? Because he'll eventually show up in a adaptation of Scrapnik Island, like several chapters later, arcs later. In which case, the actual technology from that will be the same technology used from the OVA, sort of to tie things together, right? So then you have the OVA Sonic, the OVA Metal Sonic, which uses the Metal Sonic, design and like blueprints and everything, but the AI is much less advanced. It didn't have like years of internal processing, or it didn't have years of like self-improving itself. So it has to use the combat data copied from Sonic himself. The end of that story, you do there's the adaptation of Sonic Adventure, which you'd have that Silver Sonic show up like in the Archie story, right? Which Shadow would technically dispatch of, right? But between those events, the Metal Sonic from CD will show back up. He will find the Metal Sonic from the movie and combine themselves, and he'll basically merge their process. He'll use that one to repair himself, and with the additional data that one has on Sonic, he becomes Neo Metal Sonic.
On today's lesson, we shall write a fanfiction combining Postal and Sonic the Hedgehog. No, I'm kidding.
So yeah. So he becomes Neo Metal Sonic by improving himself using the Sonic that has all of Sonic's combat data, and that's where he gets the idea to collect data on other stuff to become what was it, Metal Overlord. Also, at some point, the Metal Sonic from Chaotix is in there, but I don't know too much about the Chaotix storyline, so I don't know when exactly that takes place.
I definitely need more of that.
When Metal shows back up in the story for my thing, so
No, I do the same thing.
Oh, I will say Shard does show up, right? That version of Metal Sonic, but he is different because he gets because even in the comics, he shows up at one point, and then he's just literally just gone for 10 whole years, like outside universe, until he shows up until they rebuild him. So that's pretty much what happens in this continuity as well, but I haven't really figured out how that works. I mean, I'm literally combining elements from like a ton of different Sonic sources, like for example, Sonic. I'm literally taking elements from like the manga, Underground, the Archie comics, and the movie to create Sonic and his extended family.
Yes.
So like his cousins are Sonya and Manic, for example.
And we're done.
Close enough.
And
time to head home.
His mom is the one from the Archie comics, whose sister is Queen Lean from Underground.
What are you talking about?
that just sounds too complicated, though.
If you're not part of the
Well,
solution, you're part of the
yeah, but
Holy
it's supposed to be a complicated family. It's supposed to be an extended family tree.
In the name of Allah,
Uh,
to die, infidels.
Yeah, this is happening.
Come out, my peaceful
Well, it's a
brethren.
good thing
Time to
it's a good thing
deliver
it had a
ass
different
whooping
window up at the
with
time.
go time, you pajama-wearing pagans.
I mean, am I gonna have to do serious editing for this? Jesus! Yes, me. Pull down your fucking pants while you're getting shot at. Man.
I feel better already.
You might have to you might have to title this episode Tuesday. Please don't add block. Please don't block this. Please don't block this episode, YouTube.
Tuesday. Friends talk about fanfics and a certain group are attacking.
You can just call them the Taliban.
This is the reason I even asked if.
Sucks to be you.
Oh, you're talking about him. Okay. I was about ready to shoot her in the face.
But yeah,
Need more of that.
when Metal shows back up in my thing, Breezy had been able to get off most of the limiters, but he was still staunchly loyal to Eggman, and that's the one thing she wasn't able to undo. So when the Metarex started demanding that that they use their new trump card, she's like, "No, it's going to turn on us. Don't do that." Then then the Metarex decide to attempt to put like to like mentally control his systems. That doesn't work. And then they have Metal, and then they have like an even more powerful Metal Overlord kind of fucking everything up.
That good stuff.
And in order to take him down, this was also the point where I decided to show off like some more things of what Sever could do.
How would you like it if somebody called you a lunatic?
Shit!
Because Sever has chaos powers like Shadow has, and he is able to use a Chaos Emerald to basically pull off Red Rock.
Shut up!
I don't know what that means.
Oh, sorry, Paul. I didn't mean to say shut up to you.
Oh no, it's fine. Hold on. I will show you exactly what Red Rock is.
I'm gonna go step in the storm.
It's this.
Where did you say this? You're right
Yeah, baby, I am the lizard.
there. On that.
It's one of Luffy's moves from One Piece. It's basically he can stretch his arm really far and then make it balloon to the size of a sun.
Wait, is it the elephant cannon or whatever it's called?
Oh, whoops.
No, it's called Red Rock.
Oh no, it's size of a sun? That doesn't make any sense.
Damn, here I was, that's the stuff. I feel better already.
Red Rock is basically... You know Luffy's, original fire punch?
I don't know.
The thing he used when they were going down to Fishman Island. He said it was Ace's flame, but like the flames on Red Rock kept on getting bigger because Luffy's a god.
Oh yeah.
And we're finally at the end of Tuesday. Well, that was certainly an episode.
Yep.
But yeah, and then like that is a turning point in the story when they all start to figure out who exactly Sever is.
Autograph. I can get a small
Everyone's
fortune
here, my
for it on
goodness.
eBay.
Right, a small fortune.
Because
More valuable
the fight they had with the Metal Overlord crashed them into Hidden Palace Zone, and then and this is when they see that Sever looks exactly like one of the murals,
And now
because the murals depicting that depict a hedgehog fighting perfect chaos
While I'm in the neighborhood,
were in fact
suppose I
not
could do
Sonic,
something for the old man.
but Sever
Let's
from
see.
3,000 years
Guess I
ago.
need to go here for that.
Ah, my story has the owls from the continuity from the movies. The owls, but they're basically like the Sheikah tribe. No, wait, no. Who's the ones that work for the who's the ones that work for the Kingdom of Hyrule?
Now where is that?
The Sheikah.
Yeah, so they're basically the Sheikah of the kingdom that
all right.
Queen Aline
With that
is the
said,
ruler of.
and that's
Oh yeah.
Bye.
and that's today's part. See you all on Wednesday.
Bye.